Good morning, class. Today I'm going to be showing you how to access ColorLab for our lighting design project. As you can see, I'm already in the Google Classroom. If you do not have access to the classroom, please follow my joining a Google Classroom video, and you will be using this code right here. Otherwise, if you are already in it, I'm going to show you where to access the ColorLab and how to use it. So, if you go to the stream, which I am already on, and it usually happens when you first enter the classroom, you will see in the announcements or stream that I have put the website right there. Quite easy to get to. You just click on the link and it'll take you to the website. Otherwise, if you go to the top, we can click on classwork and you will see I have the ColorLab Lighting Design project. It'll probably initially look closed like this, but if you click on it, it will open as you saw before. And I have the instructions here. As you saw from our objective on the board, students will be able to experiment with designing lights using a color lab focusing on color and angles based on two different emotions and justify their designs. With those learning objectives, we have our standards. So we are going to conceptualize and construct technical design choices to enhance the story and emotional impact of a devised or scripted theatrical work. Now, off of this, we are going off of a devised work because we are going off of emotions. Our other Arizona theater content standard is justify technical design choices to support the story and emotional impact of a devised or scripted theatrical work. Once again, we're doing devised because we're going off of emotions. Our ISTE standards include students will use technology to seek feedback that informs and improves their practice and to demonstrate their learning in a variety of ways. Our other standard from ISTE is creative communicator. Students communicate clearly and express themselves creatively for a variety of purposes using the platforms, tools, styles, formats, and digital media appropriate to their goal. With that being said, you now have your instruction sheet in front of you. You will see that we are individually exploring the use of lighting designs to create emotions on stage through color, intensity, and angles. You are required to create two distinct lighting designs that have a different emotion, and you will choose from the list of emotions below right here. So you are going to be challenged to be creating a lighting design in a small theater venue with the restriction of only 3 lighting angles. You have 2 side lights, one from the left and one from the right, and you have a backlight on your actor. So using the angles and the color theory that we have learned in class from our notes, we are going to experiment with the lights and how you can manipulate the look and feel of something to portray an emotion for 2 different designs. Once again, we are using ColorLab to create it. When you have created those designs, you will screenshot them, and like I have listed below, here are your instructions for this. There are several different options depending on your computer. I also have a video specifically for Chromebooks, so if you are a visual learner, it is here. Otherwise, once you have screenshotted your designs, you're going to put them into a Google Doc. You will also type up justifications in one paragraph for each design, justifying how you portrayed the emotions you chose, why you chose your design choices on color and intensity, and whether you feel the final design matches the emotion. Once you are done, you are going to submit it to the Google Classroom, which is the assignment that we just clicked on. And at the bottom, this is your rubric that we are aiming for. We want to hit those 5, so you'll be graded on your use of light and angles, color, intensity. We will also be judging you on creativity, that your designs were unique and showed good thought. We will also be judging you on justification of designs. So we will be presenting these in the next day. And when you present, you will show your designs, talk about your justifications. It does not have to be as long as your typed paragraphs, but enough for the audience to understand. And then the students will provide feedback to you about your designs, giving you compliments on what they like and giving you critiques on what you can improve upon. So with all of that being said, let's get into ColorLab. So once again, I have the link right here. I can click on it. Okay, so as you can see, this is where it will take you. So this is the color lab that we will be playing with. As you can see, there's 3 angles of lighting. There's from the actor's right, there's backlighting, and there is from the actor's left. So here's an important thing. This bottom bar right here on all 3 of them are your intensity. So that is how bright the lighting will come out of the lighting instrument, the intensity of the light, if you will, hence why it's called intensity. It is important that we bring it up. So I'm going to click on that arrow and I'm just going to simply drag my mouse to the intensity that I want it to be, and now my light is there. You do it to both sides in order to bring it up. Once again, going back to our color theory, as you can see, if you do the same 3 principal colors, it will end up turning white. So make sure we are following that color theory and not canceling out colors. With that being said, you can see how the lighting will affect the actors and the stage floor. This is huge because this is going to show us how it will look on stage. So say I want to portray sadness. I might go with more blues to portray those colors and maybe change my intensity. Now, if I want to change my color, I'm going to go to these top bars, which have these rainbows, and I'm going to click and hold on that slider, and I'm just going to choose the color that I want it to be. So because we're going with sadness, I'm going to go with some soft blues from the side. I might bring it a little lighter, and I might bring that intensity down on my sides. The reason for that being, or my justification, if you will, is because I want the backlighting to hit them more intensely than the side acting. And if I take the intensity down on those side angles, then I am going to get more shadows on their face, making them look sadder. So this will be me playing with colors. Maybe I want to go with a dark blue from the back. Don't be afraid to play with your different lightings and what you want to do. Maybe I want to bring these a little more down. So let's say that I am happy with this. This is exactly what I want to portray my sadness theme. Then I am going to go ahead and screenshot it on my computer. I will insert it into a Google document, and then I will type up my justifications as we talked about before. Once again, if you are confused about screenshotting, follow the instructions that are on the second page. Otherwise, I will be happy to help you. All right, let's get to work.